Hello friends, in the last video I have shown the process of painting the cherries and the twigs, how I kept changing my shades to keep the difference among the cherries and the twigs. Today I will show how to paint the napkin in this video. I have drawn some pattern on the corners of the napkin and I have put a very light Paynes grey first on it. Now I am adding some details with the liner brush, and you can see some dark lines I am adding here just to show that the holes are completely dark, as I want to keep the surface completely dark. So I am using here thick Paynes grey. I will add little bit of permanent orange and a tint of gamboge here, just to add some detail for the light, that the light is hitting the surface. It will give a nice touch to the painting and it will create a difference. If I will paint it completely with the Paynes grey, then how my cherries are glowing, it will be like a question. So I have kept a source of light in my painting, and it is very important to keep a source of light in a painting. See how I am mixing it very gently, very slowly, with the Paynes grey, and the orange is looking now not a stiff line is there, it has to be blended completely, and therefore I have kept the Paynes grey wet when I was adding the permanent orange on the sheet. This part of the sheet I am completely painting with the Paynes grey. Very light orange I will interfere in this Paynes grey because I want to keep it dark, and it is the back side of the surface. You can see that I have majorly completed the area with the Paynes grey here. I want to create a difference between how the area with the light and without the light looks. So the first part I have added some bit of orange and gamboge, but the later part it has little bit of orange here. Now I am adding the details in the edges of the napkin. I have used a very light mix of burnt umber, Paynes grey and ultramarine blue. You will get a very light color there, and you will keep adding the details for the napkin like this. I am not doing a very thick washes here. It's a very light wash only on the edges. Later you can see, and I have kept it very subtle. Even the folds of the napkin are painted with this mix only. I kept on adding little bit of Paynes grey, bit darker wherever it was required. Otherwise all my washes were very light, because I want to keep the napkin to be appear like white napkin, and I have kept the cherries there, so it will give a good contrast. I don't want to give napkin a very dark shade here. I have started adding the final touch to my painting now. Wherever the shadows for the cherries were left, I have started adding them. and wherever the details are more required, I will add them too. In this way, I will complete my painting. All the corners, edges of the napkin will be covered. You can see how I am adding the details also on it. This is the final look of the painting. You can see how it's looking and you can leave your comments. Thank you.